You being selfish, bro.
You know what?
We ain't said where you went. We just said we miss you.
Don't nobody know where I went. Let's get who.
We miss you.
Well, first of all, can we say happy birthday to you on the podcast?
Thank you. You can.
Happy 25th birthday, Ava. Sand in the booty, London.
I got a story.
We waited with
Story? You got Me Too wherever you went?
No.
You got Me Too in Place Redacted?
What happened?
Well, you know, you know what good safe. You know what's a good safe place for you?
What?
The UTPL podcast.
Shit.
Hey, my turn. Transition. I'm Justen with an E, the king of transitions. I'm here with the lovely Guess Who's Bizak?
Guess who's Bizak?
Birthday girl, Ava, long brown hair, really don't care. With the Prince Flowers, London.
And I'm Kwak, and I ain't thought of shit special. I thought a lot of shit, but I ain't thought of nothing special to say with my name.
You just Kwak, baby.
That's it.
Kwak. That used to be my Instagram name, just Kwak. So I'm still just.
I'm sure that's still out there. Ain't too many Kwaks.
Yeah.
Is Kwak like a common? Is Kwak like John in Africa?
Definitely.
Okay.
If you Google Richard Amuzu, a million motherfuckers come up.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you if this is wrong. I was on Instagram. I seen this bad little chick. I friended her, so I'm looking through her pictures, and it look a little impoverished in the background. So, and I said some location. I clicked on it, and she was in Africa. So I unfriended her. Was that wrong? Was that wrong with me?
But if it was an Englewood, it would have been okay. Like,
what was your purpose in unfriending her? Why did you do that?
You know why? Cause I was like, this chick probably got AIDS. Now, I'm not gonna do anything with her. I'm just gonna. I don't know if you got to defend Africa. Like, let me apologize first to a continent. I feel like I'm coming clean right now.
Well, you had no plans on.
I mean, yeah, it's not. It's not. That's not the point, man. I can't contribute. But also, I think that I realize like my thought ratio on Instagram is a little high right now. I need more positivity.
what?
Well, you gotta break up with them every so often.
I do. It's one that ain't had no good.
Break up.
It's one girl that ain't had no good pictures in a while. I was just about to, and then she hit me with some fire last week. I was like, okay, you can stay for a little bit.
You post your boyfriend?
Oh yeah, man.
We break up.
But you're a fan from afar.
Yeah, but you post your boyfriend, it's over.
Exactly. It ruins the magic.
What if they post too much, too frequent?
One bad picture. You on the edge.
I'm not gonna do
See, y'all put too much pressure.
One bad picture.
No, this is your job.
This is what they do.
No. This thing, I wouldn't do that to like you. Because you're not an Instagram model. This is a model. Yeah. Your only job is to look good. So you can't not look good.
So one wrong angle in this outfit.
That's it.
If I find a flaw, you got them baby teeth and shit.
Yeah. Or if you know what's a deal breaker for me? If you got a twin bed.
How would you know? Oh, because they take
pictures in the room.
A grown woman with a twin bed?
Because if you got a twin bed, you're probably not a grown woman. So I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Your 21st birthday?
I'm out, bro. I'm out. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's rules to this.
Motion safe.
Yes. You post your dad and he's the same age as me?
Yeah.
He look like a nigga I kick it with?
Bruh.
He look like he might be a cool nigga to kick it with?
Bruh. Like, I seen that dude the other day. He was at the strip club. Like, what up, bro? Yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough. Like, honestly, like, if I find an IG and you post, if you check in at a place that I know, I might unfriend you because that's weird.
You know.
Like,
because it's the chance you're gonna run into.
I don't know. It's just weird, man.
Too close to home.
I need you to be over there.
So it's no longer a fantasy. It's become a reality.
But no, because if I see you, you're not gonna look the same as Instagram because you have clothes on. It's gonna ruin the magic.
It's always just hard when you see them in real life and they be like 3'4".
Yeah, and they body real oddly shaped. They really just master angles. You know what I'm saying?
Back when I was an internet stalker, it was one chick that me and my guy. Cause this is what we used to do. We used to do like cards. I had no plans about this today. We used to be like cards. Like we come to the table. Yeah, like playing cards.
Oh, playing
cards. So
cards.
you got your phone, you break out your IG. What you got, nigga? What you got? You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
awesome.
While the wives and shit be over there, we be over there we just at the table and shit drinking.
Domino mother.
Like, nigga, that ain't shit. Look at this.
That's awesome.
What?
And then you be like, nigga, you still in my hoes.
That's awesome.
This
That's
was like
another
10 years
picture.
ago.
It's like 10 days ago.
Right. Maybe last summer at the barbecue. It's a good game. It's a good game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Speaking of Instagram, I'm gonna get right down to some silliness. As if this wasn't just silly just now. You might have some insight on this. You got people.
Yeah.
I need your people to tell me.
What really happened?
Tell you to tell me.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Bruh.
They say y'all girl.
Who?
Sanaa Lathan.
Nah, man. What? Sanaa denied it.
But she said, if I did bite it, would have been playfully.
Nah, man. If
I don't know. Who cares?
You know
What
what's
does
funny?
it have to say for real?
I saw a website where they were kind of putting the odds on who did it, and like,
Some chick by the name Stacey.
nah, she denied it too. They said the person they think did it was Lena Dunham,
I don't know who that is.
the chick from Girls. The chick. Oh, she's super messy, bro. This chick, cause she's supposed to be some kind of feminist, but like she be doing the most OC stuff. Like she was at some fashion week or something like that, and she was next to Odell Beckham. And so, and I mind you, she's an average looking chick. She's super average. But that's kind of the point of the whole show, Girls, that like they actually real women.
Which one? Girls. Wait.
I don't even know.
HBO.
Girlfriends. I don't know.
No, not girlfriend. She's a white chick. This white chick.
That's a white show.
So, y'all racist. But
What's her name?
Lena
just said
Dunham,
fuck average.
and like that's the thing. Like she's like average, super. I mean, but
So they saying
real talk. She just like that's her. Yeah, it's nothing. But like that's the thing. It's like, but like she be on the show and she be naked and but it's kind of showing. It's supposed to be body positive and all that, and it's like a real show and with the writing and all that. It's supposed to be. It's like it's women love it. Women love the show apparently. But anyways, like and so she's supposed to be like a super feminist. So she was in Fashion Week sitting next to Odell Beckham. So she went on this whole long thing about how Odell Beckham was too good to look at her and she just wasn't a model type. And
I didn't hear about
yeah.
that. Okay.
And so Odell, and it's funny. So she went on a whole little thing, and the Caps is like, yeah, maybe he just was minding his business. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to. And Odell was like, yeah, I don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry to look at you, but I have no idea who you are. And so that kind of backfired. And then when all this Me Too stuff jumped off, her being super feminist, she was talking about, oh yeah, this is all good, this is all good. Then one of the writers, some black woman, I think, said that one of the writers on her show, or somebody she was associated with, kind of Me Too'd her a little bit. And then she jumped to defend him against her. And everybody was like, you supposed to be super feminist, like, where you at? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so people kind of out on her, man. She was kind of riding high when her show first came out.
Who was she before this?
No, she kind of got a few years before the show. I don't know if she was just like a writer or something. I mean, I think her story was that like she been trying to break into Hollywood for a minute, but because of her looks, she really couldn't get any traction. But once she broke off and did her own thing, her brilliant writing kind of her real talent flourished, and then she got the HBO show and blah whatever, and it was a great story.
It's funny how conversations flow.
Yeah. I mean, like, I might be missing up some of the details.
Hold on, looks. Because this actually was having this conversation last night with somebody and how important looks are. Have we ever talked about this on the podcast?
I don't think so.
I could have swore we had, but I don't know. I feel like looks are very, very important to how a person maneuvers through life.
Absolutely.
So there can be a woman who is having this feeling about a guy, and she might not look a certain kind of way. They're not even compatible, and she thinks that he's supposed
compatible on looks.
on Odell and that girl.
Yeah.
Her and Odell don't belong together.
Yeah, like
they just don't.
Wait. If I look a certain way, I'm not compatible with somebody else because I don't look a certain way.
Physically, yeah.
They don't go together.
It's just some people don't match, though. Yeah. I mean, like for example, when people like how people was going in on y'all boy, Ghost.
Omar.
Yeah.
And his wife.
Cass was like, yeah, man, she real handsome. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's strong. I mean, but again, she not bad looking, but it's just, dude, she got strong features, and she taller than dude. It's a weird match. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's kind of what we talking about. Like they're a weird combination. You know what I'm saying?
No
But people
perfect
have,
woman.
I mean, I think also. I think a lot of people was hating because she white and they want him
I
to
think
be.
it was
Is she
just
white?
the teeth.
Yeah,
She like
She might be-
wife white.
I don't know. Maybe she might be
Look, they
mixed
remind
something.
me of each other anyway.
that's right,
Look,
yeah.
I haven't seen his wife though. I didn't know his wife was white. I
Terry
didn't.
Crews?
Yeah,
She say she.
I don't know.
They try to claim black. It's like Logic, the rapper.
Yeah.
It's like he's saying it black, but really he white.
I mean, a dude Hardwick, his wife's like, she seemed like she might have some kind of ethnic type. Thinking she might be, was it Kardashians?
oh, it's an Armenian.
Armenian. I was gonna say Hungarian, but maybe it's something like that. But
That's all.
She's not black.
yeah,
Right.
and people feel away about that.
I think they feel away more so because it was like he's like this heart sex throb. Girls like, ooh.
Yeah,
And they feel like, and that's the thing.
then
They
when
feel
you
like
see
he
his
could do
wife, it's just
better.
like, really?
They feel like he could do better,
Don't you
but
see Idris' wife or whatever she
Yeah.
is?
It's just, I mean, but
she alright.
She ain't bad. When I saw when I saw a side view of her, I was like, I understood.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I understand, my brother.
I was kind of thinking like, okay, maybe this is bad, but yeah, I get you. I was like, yeah, I see what you putting down. Yeah, no doubt. Like, the face shots don't really do the justice of why he.
really.
But no. So I think that's the thing. So it's like, actually, you kind of proving his point. Cause I think it's like we kind of think that beautiful people gonna get with beautiful people.
Well, I was talking about the backlash. But just because you don't look a certain, because you're just basically saying because you don't look a certain way, certain people are just gonna be out for it.
Or beyond.
Well, no, I don't think
your
it's.
status in life too. Like we were talking about Kellyanne Conway before we started.
Yeah.
Hope Hicks is kind of pretty.
Oh yeah. She ain't bad. Yeah.
She's way up there.
Yeah.
I don't think she's the woman mind-wise.
That
Kellyanne Conway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And somebody like Trump, you definitely know he's on that.
Yeah, but he don't. Yeah, I get. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I see your point because it's like, like if we not on a certain level, or just that some people, especially somebody like a misogynist like Trump, is just gonna look. It's all about the physical. He don't care, like him and Melania. Like, bruh, that shit, like they should have never.
Right.
Or Stormy Daniels. Stormy Daniels a little. You know what I'm saying? She'd be some little piece.
So do these people know? I guess you have to kind of be conscious of, I need to stay in my lane. Because some
Okay,
men
then have a
don't stay in
conversation.
their
So
lane.
how do you know if what you are?
Yeah, because like some men, they don't stay in their lane, but because they have money, they have all of
That's a lane though. Money is the same thing. I thought, didn't we talk about this? Like money is the same thing as like fake asses and
It's money and dick size.
yeah.
That's what men
That escalates you.
Yeah.
And then women have.
Okay, well let's talk about regular people then. Without
That's why I went to like just your job status though.
Yeah, I was like, just
Like
not
just
even.
in regular life. So like if somebody's I don't know, like
You know,
women even do pretty girl clicks. and
Yeah.
shit. They even do it to
but
each
you know
other.
a good example. You know how it's always like some report about how all these women in Atlanta making 100, 200 grand can't find a man and this, that, and other thing. But I feel like, bro, go find. But they looking for a doctor, a lawyer, cats on their level. Jesus, cats on their level. Instead of go find you a cat that work construction and make a third of what you like. You make it 200 grand. You don't need bread. You need a good man that's gonna take care of you. So, but you won't mess with them. They won't mess with a man that bruh. Yeah.
Look, they don't even call them
Jingle them
janitors. They
keys.
call them some type of engineers.
Custodial
They call them
engineer.
like an engineer.
Oh, yeah.
Some type of engineer.
But you know what's crazy?
Turn this light bulb.
I say this all the time, like when I'm in conversation with women, but like I really feel like the way women are now, Jesus couldn't even get a date. Because you were unemployed, you a carpenter.
So what do you mean? Because what? We have...
Because people looking at status. Kind of what he's saying. Like it's a status
Everybody
thing.
is not, though. You're generalizing.
I am. That's the point of saying like the way things are now. But like a lot, like I said, right now, if like a good dude,
I don't really think so. I feel like a lot of women deal with a lot of BS.
a lot of women deal with a lot of BS, but a lot of that BS comes from them fixating on something that's not good for them. It's a bunch. Hey, it's that ugly dude that been had a crush on you since y'all was 13. That go to your mama church. That's waiting on you to love you right.
Right.
But y'all ain't trying to hit that man.
But also, she could have given him an opportunity. She could have gone out on dates, and it might not just be a chemistry. It's okay if it's not a fit.
I feel like we talking about some person, like
No, I'm just
a real
saying.
person. I feel like
I'm definitely putting something in my head.
Look, low key, we are.
we going to your mama church next week. We gonna get to the bottom of this.
Real.
It ain't the church. It's not the church.
I'm gonna find Silas. I'm gonna tell him hold out hope.
Oh shit! Well, I can picture silence.
But-
Hey, Silas, I'm telling you.
But I'm saying that because men are always quick to say, women overlook men. Like, not even taking into account, okay,
I don't think it's a sex thing. I think it's just it's natural for people to do that.
It's natural for people to do that.
Everybody wants to feel like they came up.
What?
Everybody wants to feel like they came up. Nobody really wants to feel like they. I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about both sexes. They want to feel like they came up. Like,
well, what do you mean?
Omar Hardwick. What's his name? Omar Hardwick, whatever his name.
Wait. Before you go there, what do you mean everybody wants to feel like they came up?
I'm giving you an example. Bro, you said where'd I go there and I started talking. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to know what you meant at that moment.
I think his wife thinks she came up.
But she was with him before he was anybody.
I'm not talking about far as like
You mean
him
on
being
looks?
famous. I'm talking about just on looks. I think she feel like she
So
came
like
up.
somebody snagging. Okay, so you mean in the sense of somebody snagging like a Denzel because girl he fine, or like I'm about to get this ball player like.
I think that's kind of different sides of the same thing.
Well, I'm saying Denzel because Denzel is.
I'm talking about like, for example, if you get a guy that looks like Denzel, you feel like you came up for
Right, so
women.
you're talking about
But also, if you get a rich guy, but we just said that like.
No. But I was just trying to see which side of the coin you were on when you said came up. You think she feels she came up?
Well, in this example, I mean looks physically.
Okay.
But I think that if you get an ugly ball player, you feel like you came up. Some women feel like they came up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just something about getting a status above yours, about elevating.
I hit basketball, and the dude had a big lump on his forehead, and the chick was with him. You watched it? Come on, help me out. It was a dude on Love and Basketball when they first came on.
Love and Basketball.
Ain't that what it was called? Oh, that's a movie. No, with Shaq White when she was on the show.
Basketball Wives.
Basketball.
Oh, you talking about?
That dude had a big horn.
Jennifer Williams was married too. I can't think his name.
This nigga had a big ass lump on his head.
Jennifer Williams. I'm gonna throw it out there. I don't know how I know this, but his name Eric Williams, ain't it?
I think so.
It is Eric.
Because I remember when dude played basketball. This dude right here.
Yeah,
Eric Williams.
Eric Williams.
He's not an attractive man. I mean, he did good for himself, but
but you know.
He was the chick that be beating everybody up.
No, she the one who gets bullied. She's also she was also.
Okay, they showed the wrong. Oh no, I see him. No, girl, decent too. Yeah.
He ain't getting no action in Linger Bar though. I can tell you that.
Yeah. If he wasn't Eric,
he hop out the Camry.
Yeah.
Linger Bar.
Yeah. But he hop out that Maybach. That changed the whole.
So women do care about looks. So
I think everybody care about looks.
I think y'all care about it to this level, but men care to this level.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying women do more. I'm like, no. I mean, because I feel like women, and that's why I wonder sometimes, like, why women get so caught up in the physical early, because every woman talks about how they learned to love some guy, or their feelings grew.
And that's like so true.
So my thing, I feel like go find you. Like, they want, okay, I want a physical and then make it grow. I get what you're saying. It makes it stronger and it makes, it gets the coochie wetter when he fine, but.
That's not even what I was going. I was going to say it also.
Of course you're not going to say your coochie wet. It's cool.
No, what I was going to say, it also kind of substantiates that we
can't.
And we do give people chances. Because if, like, say for instance, like you just said.
Silas.
Whoever, Silas or whatever, he's not all that, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna give him a chance, and you start hanging out with him, then you're like, well, you're not bad. You know what I mean? So we do give people chances. We don't just be like, oh, he doesn't look like this.
And you know what happens? He dog your ass out because you made him wait so long. You know what I'm saying?
High school.
Exactly. I've waited 15 years for this. Why get your ass home?
talking
And then
about
Silas spreading word around the church how you a harlot.
all the
Or he
years.
still won't get a
Christina
chance.
Whitney ignored me.
But the whole point, what I was going with it is men, regular men, not even like on the status, was, you know, big ass stomachs and, you know, all of this, but they always like, oh, well, I need a size 2 and, you know, she got to be pretty and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, well, look at you.
They trying to aim up. Everybody wanna fuck up.
You know, it's like, it's this guy I'm friends with on Facebook, and he always does that, you know, talk about women like with the SpongeBob bodies and, you know, this and that. Like, I mean, he does, and you know, saying how they need to be in the gym.
You made for SpongeBob. You built like Patrick,
But
man.
it's like, dude, you got this big ass stomach. You not really a looker either.
It's
You
some
know what I
annoying
mean?
men.
It is.
On social media.
Because
It's what annoying?
Some annoying men.
It is. I
because
agree.
the thing is he with somebody?
He's married.
What does his wife look like?
She's not bad.
Well,
She probably like about a 6.
it seemed like he came up then.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Not a 6.
Yeah.
How does a woman rate a woman on a 1 to 10 scale?
Because I be around men, so I know the criteria.
You know what? I don't think she's a 6. The way you said it, I don't think, because 6 is a solid score.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's not pretty. She's not ugly.
She's not a 6 then. 6 is like 6 is work.
6 is what?
I got in trouble. I ain't gonna say this before. I got in trouble for saying this before, but I feel like to me, I think the problem is people rate stuff too high. Like you're telling me that like an average chick, like to me, average is like a 5. Like if you're average, like if I'd smash her, like a 5 should be, I'd smash. She decent. You know what I'm saying? Like if you, because Cassie be like, oh man, that chick like, because you gotta think about it. Like who really get rated anywhere between 4 and 6? If a chick ugly, she a 2. If she decent, she a 6 or 6. I'll give her a 7 on a good day.
Okay, so
it's not like I said. The thing, this is my thing.
2 minutes of this.
Yeah, because my thing is this though. You can't tell me. You can't tell me if you saying no girl a 6. Where all the Instagram models then? All them can't be 9s and 10s. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should be
10s because they fantasy. Because 10 ain't real.
Yeah, but I think they should be anywhere between 10 and 8 should be like super bad. 7 should be like a fine chick that you know. Like to me, if we really, I don't feel bad we putting this girl name in my head, but we really need to put Christina Whitney need to be like a 7. Now, and I'm not saying it's a shade because she's super fine.
Yeah, okay.
Super fine. But I feel like real talk, she unattainable, but she's a real person. She should be a 7. You see what I'm saying? And then you talking about all these other chicks that like just unattainable, just super bad.
I'm all for this because she has been like the skill all my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be 8, 9, 10, and then like somebody like just super unattainable like Beyonce or
You put them at the 10.
That's a 10.
Yeah, I would never give anybody a 10.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like it's too many 10s out there.
10 is like fantasy stuff. So like the whole.
It's too many. I mean, people are giving 10 too much.
Whatever her name is, she's 10. What's the girl on Instagram?
T.I.
Oh yeah. Bernie, I forgot what her name. Yeah.
This motherfucker
I want to say Stevie,
55. Look like she 18. Or
Something like that. But yeah, she a 10. You know what I'm saying? Like that's 10. Like these the little wilding out chicks are like 9s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Pilar Sanders.
Yeah.
I'm going through my list. I'm going to my bag.
Yeah. Pilar Sanders a 10. That chick. Well, but nah, she should be a 9.
She got to be
Does
crazy.
crazy count?
Bruh.
For that nigga to leave, she got to be crazy as shit.
So, but anyway, so I feel like so it's like so if I'm like she alright, that should be a 5, maybe even a 4. Not even shade, but like 5. You know, you see what I'm saying? Because if I say she alright, then she average. So you should be like.
But are you so on this 5 thing? Because I wouldn't necessarily 5. I'm not really interested in.
But that's the thing. I think we got to change it to where because I just feel like because what happens then is there's like everybody's a 9. All the chicks on Instagram and Pilar Sanders are 9s. 9. You see what I'm saying? And Beyonce, or maybe a 10. So if Beyonce's a 10 and Pilar Sanders is a 9,
Beyonce
and this chick's
teeth, she got them little teeth.
Beyonce not all that. I'm just saying, as far as unattainable, Beyonce like.
And now she got a scar on her face.
Yeah.
Mathematically, it makes sense though for a 5 to be like
average. Yeah.
No.
I think he being real mathematical over here.
But what I'm saying is, if 10 is an A, 1 is an F.
But this is the thing, though.
I think it's like great. I think it's like,
Well, that's how I'm
realistically,
like F is like
So
60
FD?
through all 6 down to 1. That's an F. That's
yeah,
Right.
yeah. But that's the thing. So I'm exactly like most of the scale is failing. There's like it's too many people bunched up in the 7-8 category now. 7, 8, 9 category is everybody. That's relatively attractive. If you're not ugly, you're a 7, 8, 9 because nobody's a 6.
I get it. It can only be a top 5.
You see what I'm saying?
It can't be in the top 5.
But if you make average 5, like honestly, 4 is a chick that you'll smash with like, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody can know.
Yeah, I'm talking about like if you're ugly, you should be a 1. Like if you butt ass ugly,
So
if you
1
like,
is butt ass ugly, only a face a mother could love.
yeah,
Number 1.
yeah.
It's a woman out here that's a 1. A 1 is hard.
This is.
1.
Should we be talking about this?
I mean, it's just kind of
We talking about. We finna turn on you right now. I want to hear how y'all judge me in a minute. But a 1, like that's like 10. Come on, how ugly could you be?
How ugly could you be?
You can't be ugly. 1
You can't
ugly.
be calling people ugly though.
Why?
If somebody's a 1, they got something they can't help going on.
This chick is a 1.
She got something she can't help.
That's fine, but she's a 1 though.
That's like
This is so cruel though.
that's a 0. That's not
feel
even.
you first of all, you cannot even put anybody on the scale that there's something wrong with them.
No, but she exists out here though. Like this thing, the whole video is oh girl, cause she all on her snap like ugly bitch thing. No, this thing, she got a shorty. Oh girl say ugly bitch thing she killed. Hey, but she's not attractive, and that's fine. Like somebody in smash though, and that's cool. But as far as the risk scale goes, she's a 1. I'm not, and again, like I'm not like
She might as well be a 1, I guess.
yeah.
She might as well be a 1.
So what? She not on the scale? Cause something wrong with her?
Because I'm treating a 1 and a 2 the same way.
Bro, it don't matter. Like wherever you put her on the scale, I'm not going. So she might as well be a 1.
Curve is heavy.
Man,
No pun intended.
hey, bro.
But yeah, women rate men on the scale like that?
No.
Yeah, I don't think y'all do that. Fuckable or not fuckable?
Yeah, bruh.
That's y'all shit.
No. I mean.
Yeah, I don't think men can do that because everybody down there fucking.
Right.
No, everybody not.
No, but men. Because
For
she got a
men.
baby.
Like real talk.
Yeah.
No vagina goes on you.
This the thing.
Yeah.
Real talk. If you had the wingman, you would go. Depending on what her body look like.
Not for that.
At this age.
I mean, but no, not at this age. If you younger and it's like, bro, come on, man.
I didn't talk all night.
I mean, well, I
That's
don't
a
think.
weed man shit. We gonna sit here.
Alright, now what if she's like,
They in the other room.
what if y'all drinking and she say fuck? And what if she get out and start trying to suck on it? Just eat the,
Now my conversation be so.
so lame that it's like, girl, hurry up and
Right.
Yeah, we talking. Fuck this shit.
believe me, 'cause like, well, like I didn't wingman some bull. So not that bad, but
I
Which
weed man
means
one
you
time.
had
nigga.
sex with them?
yeah.
Because you took one for the team.
I mean, if I'm here, I'm gonna give it a college try.
I mean, I pulled it.
You know what I'm
This has been
saying?
a while. This has been a while
Because you know what,
I lost my teams.
I'm gonna tell you like this though. You know what ain't bad? Ugly vagina. I still get that nut. It ain't bad at all. It's nice and wet.
But isn't everything physical?
No, you turn
regret,
on.
ain't it?
Huh?
Gonna be some regret though.
Oh yeah, after.
There'll be some regret.
So you like,
No, you don't have to look at her face.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to show you my old face. I'm sorry.
Ain't no,
I
damn, I'm
almost said something
stupid.
there.
You did just do it. You should
I did. I was like,
That's what happened last night.
Bruh. I didn't tell you. Hey, I broke the bed last night. Yeah. Shout out to your boy.
Saturday.
You got your own place now.
Bruh. The headboard came down. I'm like, yeah, you see that. I was talking shit all day. You better fix my bed. For what? So I can break it again? I'm a man beast out here.
So ugly bitch broke Beyonce. I got it. The mystery has been
Trying
solved.
to take it down a peg. But I'm sorry, getting back to the, I don't know how we got here, but I mean, I just think that we got to open up the ratings so that it's more ranked. Because honestly, if I say, because like real talk, saying old girl is a 6 tells you nothing.
Oh,
my
that's
whole
what it
point
started.
was
It
she
tells me-
wasn't okay. Well, I was giving her somewhere.
No, I get you. I get you.
Wasn't
I get
ugly,
you.
She wasn't cute.
I get you, but my
But if
thing
he's
is
talking
this.
shit online, you can't have a 6.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't have a 6. If you got the nerve to be just talking shit online about women, you gotta have an 8.
Yeah.
8 on up.
But really, it's like how many 8s are really out there? Really out there? That's like universal 8s.
You shouldn't.
I'm gonna tell you like
no
this.
fucking 8.
I got in trouble because we were talking about having a conversation. I said my wife was a 6, and I got in trouble.
Take it here.
I mean, in hindsight, I get what she's saying. I mean, no, my wife is a 10 to me.
She's not a 6.
No, she's not. My wife's attractive. I think my wife is very attractive. But for example, with my scale, I would say rating fairly, she should be rated. I mean, somebody said my wife was an 8. I'm like, no.
You went against
Just be
it.
quiet.
Yeah.
Because you won't be breaking no more baby.
She don't mistake.
So just
Whatever.
be
She don't
quiet.
listen. She don't listen to the pod. It's fine.
Just be quiet.
But no, I mean, but like, believe me, like, yeah, my wife is very attractive. But you see what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. That's a flag to fly. So if you go around talking about my wife is an 8, and then it's like,
But there's somebody out there be like, slow down.
6.5.
Do y'all really? Is this really?
Obviously, your man
We
is
talking about your man's.
your man's on.
That's where it came from, because he talking about he want this all he want, and this he gotta have this. He talking about he want pretty much what he's saying is he want 9s and dimes and all
What
that.
I'm saying, y'all, we trying to quantify it for the sake of this conversation, but I'm saying, like, in real conversations,
Do cats really be talking about
Yeah,
shit
like-
7, 8? Well, no, I don't know if you said it about your woman, but you said it about a chick. If you so but shorty, man, girl, she bad. She a 8.
like,
She
if you're
a,
I would say
describing-
once you really get into your thing with your woman, you love and all that kind of shit,
it don't matter
it
after
don't
that.
even
Yeah.
matter. She is
This
what
is
she.
the
You found. You got what
preliminaries
you
once
like.
meet somebody.
You said what?
I said the preliminaries, like once you meet someone and you trying to describe it to your boy or something.
Yeah, because you don't know that's the one. So now
Yeah,
you're
so you
talking
like,
shit
bro,
like,
yeah, bro, she bad. She about to.
this bitch house.
Yeah.
Talking reckless as hell.
Yeah. I'm about to
Next thing you know, you with her and
fuck
shit.
this. It's too many, exactly. I'm about to bang on this hoe real quick and then skeet out. Next day they move it in together. And she a lady, man. It's my girl.
That was Moscato popping, by the way. Because my Moscato don't have a twist cap podcast world.
Hey, now mind you, fans, this is a week after he was telling me he was an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And we was gonna go dry. This is him going dry. This podcast.
Wine is dry.
Wine is dry. Sweet ass. But fuck it, let me jump down on some. I don't want to be the only outcast. Jump down on some. I don't have an alcohol problem.
Pause.
Pause for what?
Jump down on something.
I don't give a fuck about
One
pause.
day I called my mans. He got me on speakerphone. Or he called me. He in the car with his girl. It's actually not even the story in the beginning. End of the conversation, I say, all right, well, shit, I'm going to slide down on you later. Been saying this shit for years.
Yeah.
Slide down on you later. This nigga calls me back about 10 minutes later talking about, hey, bro, my girl said what you had said didn't sound right. No, just like really like let me know that he can't allow me to say that.
Like, I gotta check you on this, bro. Like you can't be talking to her, man. Let me tell you something. I have feelings about this whole pause thing and no homo. How gay is this generation where you have to say what I said sounds gay, but it's not actually gay?
It's just funny.
No, it's not
It's
funny.
hilarious
Fuck
when
that.
you get to the no homo.
When I
thing.
speak, it's no homo implied.
Like when I hear Dame Dash talk.
Yeah, now I told him thing pause. He said it so quick and so smooth. It's kind of funny.
It's
But
gonna be like
I don't know, man.
white pause.
I get it, man. I don't play them games, man. Hey, if I say something, I meant it. Fuck it. I want to slide down on you, nigga. Like, who really think this is what I want?
Thanks, I guess I'm drinking.
Yes, you are. We need the story to come out.
What story?
Whatever story you said, they end up with you end up with a sandy butt.
Sandy butt.
Yeah, they didn't do what you said.
No, you said sandy cheeks.
Sandy cheeks. Oh, because is that a difference?
I guess not. When you said it, I was visualizing something else.
Actually, no. What I said was saying between your cheeks.
Right.
is what I
That's
said.
what I'm saying. My whole
Yeah, that's just
visual was something different. That's exactly what
We went from some kind of brilliant to.
exactly what you said.
That's gonna get cut. You good on that, bro?
What up? Oh yeah, Abba gonna be here.
He's happy to see me. I know.
How you living, man?
Tell everything good, man.
What up?
What up, dog? How you living?
Man, always.
You're supposed to greet the woman first.
When it's a woman in here, no,
You gotta
you gotta stop throwing his phone.
You stupid.
You gotta stop throwing his phone. Like, I guess you was right. I guess I wasn't gonna see your text.
I can see that.
Okay, my bad.
Looking at some music stuff this week, and I noticed that it was mostly white people, the rap. So you know how you used to always say like jazz got took over by white people?
Yeah.
And I think it's happening. I think we thought it was gonna happen.
They taking over
I
hip hop.
think it's happening right now.
Or what?
Rap.
The biggest artists aren't black. The biggest rap artists aren't black.
Well,
Post Malone,
Yellow Wolf,
Tekashi, dude. I'm talking about the ones that's really popular.
Oh yeah.
To what's his name?
Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky, I guess you could say.
That song he got with Chris Brown kind of dope though.
Yeah, it is.
The video really is what hits it though.
Yeah, but it's like it's a few of them. I can't even think off the top of my head because I don't listen to them. But they are what when you go to YouTube or go to Netflix
That's what
and you go to hip hop, you're gonna see half white people.
I mean,
guess what though? But this really doesn't have anything to do with what it does. But that was the conversation that I was having when they were saying like Bruno Mars is like
cultural appropriation.
Yes. And so it's like basically at the end of the day, if we're not taking care of the music that's important to us, we're gonna allow them to come in and do like what they did with rock and roll and created all these other.
I mean, I guess my question is, does it have to be? I mean, I feel like both can live. You know, I think it's always. I mean, I think it's always gonna be that where white. I mean, because again, it's some people that I think appreciate the style, appreciate the craft, appreciate hip hop, and I think it's some that's out there just trying to get money. But you can say, as far as white people, but you can say something about black people, and I think it's like, ain't nothing wrong with. Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is though, when I don't care. I like all.
Feel
music.
free. You can talk or if you want to.
I like all music. I listen to
We
all.
gotta introduce my man Va, huh?
Well, everybody just in the house, silent security is deep. So anytime y'all run up in here thinking it's sweet, we got security now.
But my whole point is that, like, for instance, let's just take R&B. If we don't like, okay, so R&B really is like, I mean, overall, I'll say like it's damn near hip hop because you can't really hear R&B without having like it's
A rap on the verse.
a rap, right? So then it's just like, okay, but once they come into it, it's like they take it, they make it their own. It's kind of like, but the soul is leaving.
But say what R&B they.
With
R&B and hip hop merged. Black people merged it
Right,
and started
but-
doing some other
but that's
things.
what I'm saying.
But white people kept doing original R&B.
Right, so my whole point is because of that, because we aren't really taking care of it as we should, kind of protecting that, you know, the soul of it, or you know, the elements of why we call it R&B.
Right.
But then it's like the white people, they come in, so it's like in a sense, it's gonna be, they're gonna define what
Well, who's
R&B
not taking care of it? Because remember Tyrese was having this big complaint, and I ain't no Tyrese fan. Music, only like Jody. But
is actually really good.
Jody,
I just can't
I fuck with him. But remember he had the little song with the whole dramatic thing with Denzel Washington did
Yeah.
he was complaining because he didn't get no Oscar or Grammy from it. You know what I'm saying? He was saying
his
music,
last album, which was Black Rose.
I guess it was just one. He had the real old school sounding R&B song, and he felt like he was complaining, like he always do, about his music not being received like Adele's music. They both doing R&B.
I mean, I guess my question is like, why do we feel like we once another culture gets into what we do, we've lost it?
the fuck is we listening to right now?
Yeah, that's interesting. But probably some white dude. But I mean, I guess because my thing is this though, is like, yeah. I mean, I think white people, if white people get into any genre, they're going to be more successful than black people because it's just they're more white people.
Well,
it's easier for white people to listen to Post Malone than it is G Herbo, or you know, because Post Malone will talk about stuff that they know, that they've seen.
Nah, but they doing. He talking about White Iverson.
I mean, but still, I'm talking about like, but it's still stuff. I mean, well, maybe it's just that a face that looked like theirs, they'd associate with more. Like my thing is like this. I don't think he real anything. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't listen to enough of his music to really say, but I mean, I would have to go back to the Eminem or the like Justin Timberlake thing, where especially Eminem, where it's like Eminem didn't come in talking about I'm gangsta, I'm hood. He was talking about wild stuff that he did, like I hate my mom and my baby mama ain't shit, and white boys can associate with it. So I'm assuming, like, and even with Lil Dicky, like he ain't really he got bars, but he doing cute little music, like hey, let's do a body switch song with Chris Brown.
I mean, but that's his thing.
Stuff
He's been
that's
doing
safe.
that. Like he had a song with Snoop Dogg that was just as creative on his first album. I actually listened to his album, like, and he had a bunch. He like Joyner Lucas. He had a bunch of those videos. This Chris Brown one just blew up. Yeah. But he got a bunch of super creative ass videos like that. That's been his thing. And he had a song like with Snoop where he's like, Snoop is like the gatekeeper to hip hop, and he's asking him, can he get in? And he wrote the whole, like I heard Snoop talking about, like, dude wrote that whole rap. I just came in and did it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he had that's his talent. That's what he do. I kind of separate him. I'm talking about the ones, like, when I turn on, because I watch rap videos still because I'm immature. And when I'm in here and I'm walking through and I hear some trap shit and I come in here, it's a Chinese dude.
Yeah. I mean, but
with braids. And it's a whole bunch of niggas behind them, and they doing all the latest dances. You know what I'm saying? He tatted up and all this bullshit.
I guess why do we care? Like, even if white dudes getting like
serving their culture,
right? That's my.
But I guess my thing is this though. It's like but then we can't start preserving the culture when white folks get it. We got to start preserving the culture when cats get it just for money.
But that's what my whole point
probably
was.
to the haters when we do it.
I guess that's the problem is that like I don't have like for example like somebody
I tried to keep Cardi B out. Y'all wouldn't let me.
Who?
I tried to keep Cardi B out. Y'all wouldn't let me.
Way before Cardi B, cut it out.
I mean, I guess my thing is that like if we trying to keep out the culture vultures, all culture vultures aren't white. You know what I'm saying?
So
Fat Joe a lot more thorough. He Puerto Rican, but he a lot more thorough than a lot of these cats is really out here rapping black. You know what I'm saying? But because you're black, you just can go in no matter what you're doing, no matter how whack it is, no matter how harmful it is for the culture. We let you in because you're one of us.
No, it's not we let you in. You were born into it because of your culture.
Well, okay, but you still get a pass though, and to me that's the problem. I don't care about color. I care about quality, and that should be the conversation because I guess we're assuming that white folks don't care about the culture, gonna do a lower quality, they're gonna be a more commercial with it.
No,
I don't even know.
They're doing higher quality.
I think they're doing different, which is cool.
Come on, Bob. Come on with it. You ready? But no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always felt like when fast rapping white boys, right?
Yeah.
If you take them types that fall under Take 9 and all that kind of shit, if you listen to a fast rapping white boy, he can't say nigga.
Yeah.
He got to substitute that word. And by chance, that makes him a better rapper.
He has to be more creative.
Yeah, because they got to substitute that word. So they got to say more shit. They can't say nigga.
But also,
and you listen to the black dude, he's got nigga all through his shit.
Yeah, and it's kind of it's making it easier to
it's watering it down.
Yeah, because I just think, but also I think that it's kind of a philosophy I have where it's like, for example, if I was in the town and like I was looking for a manager and I had 10 managers and they was all white. Like, why would I go in this town? Why would I go hire the 11th best white manager? Why don't I hire the best black manager? You see what I'm saying? The best black manager's got to be more talented than the 11th best white manager. And I think in hip hop it's the opposite way. Why go find the 400 millionth black dude to rap when I could go find the 20th white dude to rap? Because he's got to be more talented than, because this like, to me, as far as black people rapping, we've plumbed the depths of most of the time until another generation of talent come up. Any dude that can rap is somewhere rapping. Anybody that has any talent, you know what I'm saying, especially on YouTube, on SoundCloud, if you don't we always see these dudes doing these verses on Slay and in the Five Fingers of Death with Sway and you know what I'm saying, and Funk Flex. Like, if you're dope and black and can rap, you're rapping somewhere. I feel like it's a bunch of white dudes that's kind of like I feel like that's an untapped market. So I think that's the natural progression for it to go. And you finding that it's some dudes that's dope that's kind of
new.
Huh?
What we supposed to do then? Create something new?
No, I don't see why we got to run from this. I don't see why we got to leave hip hop just because white boys doing it now. Because you know what I'm saying? Because
once they got it, it's theirs.
How? Why?
It's gonna be marketed for them. They're gonna buy it because who at the shows? White people. So with that same logic, which show they gonna go to?
We still got our own money. They can still gonna go to our shows too. Like we got. I mean, I think to me, it's a bit of hate in there a little bit.
Hating ourselves?
Yeah, I mean, hating on them. Like, my thing is, like, let them get their money. Like, this isn't the drug game. I don't think it's the drug game where it's like, if you sell an album, that's an album I don't sell. You see what I'm saying? I don't think it's a direct competition. Like, you people listen to a lot of, like, it's not like you listen to one album. You listen to a lot of music.
Okay, so what happened with jazz then? Go back then, because we lost jazz.
I think we gave away jazz.
We walked away?
We walked away from it. We felt like, okay, the white dude was doing it too much. Let's go find a new thing. I think people had the conversation we having now, and collectively we kind of just moved away from it. Because, I'm sure it's more racial stuff to it back when you talking about the 20s and 30s and 40s, where they didn't want to be associated with that because it was more of a selling out thing to it, where it was white crowds and black crowds, and okay, you can go do the Chitlin Circuit, or you can go ahead and do the Copacabana and bigger, some bigger venues.
Right.
But like, I mean, now I don't think it matters now.
But I think
as much
with jazz, I think it do.
Go ahead. What you got?
I think it does matter. And just like with jazz, and just like with the TV shows. Like,
Hey, real quick, you see he tried to put the sexy on? He's like, yeah, ladies. I think it does matter.
For the ladies.
I appreciate that you think my voice is sexy, but it would feel so much better coming from me. So,
don't use your regular voice, man. It's cool.
So I think it does matter, simply because if you look at all the different genres, the jazz, the blues, the TV shows, everything that was ours, at some point they started adding a sprinkle of Caucasian in there, and then it was one more sprinkle, and then before you knew it, it was invaded, and it wasn't what it originally was. Before you know it, it's no longer ours. And yes, in a lot of ways we give it away, but they come in with their resources and fresh bloodstream, and they take it and spin off into something totally different. So just like R&B, in my opinion, R&B, it has pretty much disappeared. And then you get Sam Smith and Adele and all of that. Now it's a whole new genre for them. I'm not buying Sam Smith album. I think Sam Smith, some of his songs are cool, but I'm still kind of a Teddy Pendergrass, Marvin Gaye type of dude. That's just me.
And that's what I mean when I say, like, they taking the soul. Like, if we aren't preserving it, they are taking away the elements of what makes our music soulful and
I guess
R&B.
I guess my question about, like, but yeah, Sam Smith,
Daily,
all these I'm trying to think, dude could do kind of dope too, but it don't even matter. But we still got Beyonce and all the other. I mean,
but wait, hold on though. But Beyonce isn't really R&B though.
But it's still a gang of black R&B singers that's still out there doing their thing.
But, but the whole point is it's a
her, Daniel Craig, like SZA, like it's still new artists coming up. I guess I don't understand why all of a sudden it's like, it's still black people doing jazz. Like, I don't understand why it's just these. It's not like these avenues are closed off to us. Yeah, white people are getting money too, but
it don't become a two. It becomes what he didn't say the word he was going to, a whitewash. What happens is that when you look back, like I always said, right now if I was to flip this over to jazz, we're going to see Kenny G, Michael Bolton. We're going to see a whole bunch of others that we're not going to see. And I don't even know them because of my age group.
Brent from Marcellus.
I'm not going to see.
But you're going to see Brent from Marcellus and Tone, and you know what I'm saying, Coach. Like it's bro. If you go to, it's still,
cultured ass niggas.
Man, whatever, man. No, don't try. Hey, man. Like I said, I'm here for this. But I think I guess my thing is like, because don't get it twisted. It's like, it's good business to throw white faces on that stuff because you're going to attract a more diverse crowd. You're going to attract a more white crowd. And the thing is the problem is you can't sit. I think the problem is we sometimes forget that we're 17% of the population.
Right.
You can't just say I mean, honestly, I think the problem with us is that we shun that trying to go popular. We don't want to sell out. We don't want to do their music. Nah, bro, get your money up. That's not selling out. Like, if we try to be creative, then we selling out and doing this and doing all that. Like, bro, like,
I don't necessarily think that's considered being a sellout. But
check this out. I go here, right? I go to iTunes, Apple iTunes, and it says essential albums.
Beastie Boys.
So this is what they call hip hop. If you want to be hip hop, you got to know these albums, right? So Beastie Boys, Eminem up front right there. They got all Eminem's albums up here.
Yeah.
And then they have Tupac, Kanye, Doggy Style, DMX, Nas, Outkast, another Eminem that we don't even know.
Beastie Boys.
Paul's Boutique.
No, that's Beastie Boys, but yeah.
This is here. I'm not mad at this list, right?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I can really take this to a kid and say, yeah, this is hip hop shit right here.
This is pretty good.
What happens when I come back here and now where it's hot tracks? We got Post Malone, Belly.
But I think that's the thing.
Kyle is mixed.
But I think it's Lil Dicky. I get you.
Eminem. I'm gonna keep on Lil Sky, Lil Dicky, Dr. Octagon. Why do I know these people white? Diplo. No Jumper is a white guy, but he don't rap. He's just like he's a podcast actually. He sounds white. Skeeto. What happens when they're all the essentials?
This is the sprinkle happening.
Yeah.
But this the thing though. It's like.
Yo, I think is what's wrong with it? Why?
I'm not sure I follow it. I get what you're trying to say, but I think the problem is that that's like the most arbitrary thing in the world to really kind of put your argument on, because again, this is not somebody, nobody cultivated that list. What happened was they took the most it's an algorithm that took the songs that's downloaded the most and said these are the hottest tracks and put those there. Those are the representation of hip hop. When you go to essential hip hop, somebody cultivated that, right. And they ordered it by how many downloads, and some cat like Eminem is gonna get more downloads, but that was probably 90% black there.
So you don't believe in 10 years that list is gonna be mostly white?
Nah, because most of them albums were from 20 years ago. Rakim, Public Enemy's out there, Nation of Millions was over 30 years ago. That was like 98. 88.
Who's white?
I think it's gonna change.
All those people will be.
But I also think it's gonna be some Lil Wayne in there. It's gonna be some Drake. It's gonna be some Migos. It's like it's gonna be a couple. It's gonna be white acts in there, but it's gonna lighten up. Yeah, but I think I think like this though. It's like iTunes is geared for white people.
Everything is.
Yeah.
Why they stealing our stuff?
So if everything's geared for white people, why do we feel like we gotta hold our stuff for ourselves? Why don't we open it up and let everybody in? Because when you go to these concerts, they majority, like when somebody sell out the stadium, it's majority white people. I just saw 444, and it was mostly white people there. But Jay-Z ain't white.
That's another thing. I was gonna ask a question. You said something. I was gonna say. You said thing about preserving the culture. Who's supposed to preserve it?
Yeah, who are these gatekeepers?
Or the fans?
Who are these gatekeepers?
Are the fans supposed to make music for us, or do we support the music that we like?
And how do we keep white? Okay, and how do we keep white? Okay, so how do we keep white people out? Is a better question.
It's not necessarily keeping them out, but if we're doing what we're supposed to do to protect our culture,
and what is that?
And the elements of whatever that is, if that means, and we accept. Okay, it's another thought, because we're accepting of just letting anybody into our culture. You know what I mean? It's just like, this he got bars. This white boy got bars or whatever. So we accept him.
I'm gonna tell you exactly. It's not about keeping anyone out. I liken it to, like, if you look at California artists, they go triple platinum sometimes, and only Californians buy their stuff. California supports their artists, and their artists provide them with material that they want to hear. Right. So it has to be a blend of both. But when you're talking about preserving, the artists have to provide us something that we want to hear, and we have to support it. I know there are a lot of Chicago rappers and all of that. A lot of Chicagoans ain't supporting that stuff the way we probably should. We see the guys hustling these CDs and stuff all the time. Man, we ain't trying to be bothered with that. And that's just how it is. But them cats in California, what's his name? Big Boy, out of Oakland.
E40.
E40.
Oh, yeah.
E40 probably sold more albums than anybody.
E40 just put out a quadruple album, 4 albums at one time, and this is his second time doing it.
And I
He's got music to blow.
E40 was selling like that.
Now E40 always been heavy, bro.
But that's the thing. He is extremely heavy out west. You're not hearing, if you go out to California, you're going to hear some E40 tracks.
Like E40 might not sell an album east of
different
Arizona.
Yeah, different areas got different things. With like,
But I guess
Midwest, we such mixed and all that. It's going to be a little bit of a, I don't know, because we listen to all type. We listen to Chicago, South, New York. Our whole thing is mixed.
But also going back to your thing, the luxury E40 has is that he lives in the biggest state in the nation. So when you say East West Coast, you talking about Cali, like you got such a built-in fan base. He couldn't have done that in Nebraska or Iowa.
No, but the Bay Area may not be messing with like Compton. You know what I mean? Like.
But my thing is this though is like, but the West Coast is kind of
just like we have.
They still mess with that though. I mean, he's not selling $3 million out the Bay.
We have the South Side and we have the West Side. It's the same thing in Cali, where they have, man, I don't fool with them cats in the Bay, and I don't fool with them cats down in San Diego and all that.
He's not selling $3 million in the Bay, bro. Like it's not even 3 million people in the Bay.
We gotta scale it down. It's not 3 million because they're independent artists, so it's 300,000. But $300,000 at $10 an album.
It's three, yeah. Okay.
So you know what I'm saying.
The point is, I didn't know E40 was selling like that.
Yeah.
But he getting good money still today, and I ain't heard nothing he did in 10 years.
It's the same concept with Texas. All the Texas.
I'm confused. I'm okay.
That's a regional thing.
So it's a regional thing there, but ultimately, if we're talking about preserving something that's ours, black people across the nation should be able to embrace that. Should be able to get behind R&B music. Should be able to get behind hip hop.
We don't.
I'm not saying that we don't, but right now, when you have the sprinkles coming in, eventually it starts to fade.
So
that's not fading. That California thing is not fading.
I'm sure there's white boys out there in California that's getting sales too.
I mean, they had the white girl mob. I mean, because Oakland is a place where it's mixed like that, where white people say niggas.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess so. My question. I mean, I don't know if y'all answer my question.
It's not about keeping anybody out.
Okay.
Yeah. I did want to be like that. Yeah.
It's more about embracing what we have and building it up.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
I don't understand how we're not. But I don't want to belabor the conversation.
So okay, let me move to this then. If we have traditionally we left the area. When it got oversaturated for whatever reason, we would move on to something else.
You talking about genres?
We created genre. We created hip hop.
Yeah.
Right? Out of jazz being this and that and all that. Then we take a piece of it and alter it and go to somewhere else. Is that what some of this mumble rap is? Should we not be upset at that? Is that them?
I don't know why
moving
anybody
into
would
an
be upset
area
with it.
that white people can't do? They just go into a level of ignorance that white people just can't do?
I mean, I don't know if it's...
I just think that's just the natural progression of the culture evolving. Because if you take it back to when rap and all of that started and how it has evolved, you had the basic... you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
How it just
Let me tell you about life.
Exactly. Tell you about this hat. I'm gonna hit it with a bat.
Then you get into you had the conscious rap, and you had the rappers talking, Black Pride, wearing the medallions. Then you had the gangster rap. You know what I mean? So I just think it's just the natural progression that goes with the generation.
Yeah.
I think mumble rap came from because the bar got too high lyrically.
It got too hot or high?
Too high lyrically. To the point, I mean, like, you had to be too lyrical. You had to be too dope to actually really blow to a point to where it's like, now that you kind of mumble jumped off, now you can get over on personality. These cats ain't really got bars. Like 21 Savage, he an okay rapper.
They don't really have personality either. You see them in an interview?
I mean, but I'm talking about just in it. Yeah. It's just that bounce that get, you know what I'm saying? You get high and cats, but oh hell, man, this bounce, that beat dope. That's
called a gimmick.
Yeah.
No, it's a gimmick, but and the thing is, I mean, I don't think it's a lot of cats that's really drawing, like really carving out long careers, really doing that. And you know what I'm saying?
I was talking to one of my I was with the young cats for a minute on Saturday, and they the typicals, you know what I'm saying? They the dreads, they the pills, they don't drink liquor. They looking at me and my man's drinking, and they like, man, y'all not liquor, but they got double cups. I'm with these cats, you know what I'm saying? And we was talking about. I started having this conversation about us drinking alcohol and how that's going to affect us later. That's the thing with us. And he was like, yeah, but we got these pills and shit. We do all this shit over here, right? So they was like, basically they saying like, we worse. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why all these guys down to kidney disease and liver disease and all that.
We know how alcohol and weed may affect us musically. What do pills and... Like, I mean, have you ever understand slow down?
Have you ever? Yeah, that's where that chop and screw come from. That's sipping that syrup.
It came from you drinking.
Yeah, that drink, and then it slows everything down. That promethazine.
I ain't never experienced that, so I ain't never got in a chopped and screwed. I ain't never experienced,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit sound like. I got. Bro,
tell you about it.
I got family in Arkansas, man. Like the music sound regular when you stroll. Yeah. The music sound regular.
Yeah. So is the pills and the lean or whatever they do?
Lean is NyQuil and Sprite.
No shit, Sherlock.
It's promethazine. You're not gonna make us look crazy to the youngsters out here.
I'm sorry, promethazine.
But is that what birthed mumble rap?
It birthed that chop and screw, and chop and screw. I think mumble rap is a child of that screw.
Gucci Man birthed mumble rap. He brought us to a level of.
When he just started rapping the same word over and over, like that.
That's what.
And I think that after that, people just started getting more into. It wasn't about how you said it, or it wasn't about what you said anymore.
How you said
it became how you said it, and then slowly by chance, people start
like
getting to a point
where and Future, because Future, like his voice is an instrument. He kind of just, you know what I'm saying?
It's an instrument.
Sing mumble rap type thing.
They're not necessarily. Then you had R&B at the same time, not really singing anymore.
Because half the R&B dudes can't sing.
This is how now, if you listen to Too Short rap, he sound like he can rap.
Yeah.
You listen to Keith Sweat sing now, he can sing.
Yeah.
It's because we didn't got used. We didn't got used to. He can sing better than fucking these niggas though.
He sing better than.
But it still sound like
he sound way better than what's his name? What is his name? Weekend.
Hey.
Weekend.
I like the first three.
No, he can't. He cannot hit one note. Weekend is terrible singing. Please tell me a song he hit one note. Please hit me a song.
The Weekend. I told you the first.
I listened to him and he hit that one note the whole album.
It's just his sound.
He can't hold me though. But yeah, I mean it's been a digress. So I feel like the R&B. And hip hop sort of merged into some other thing, the sing song rap thing. Because I could take us out of the mode.
Genre thing. Now,
and we could turn on MTV Jams right now, and it's gonna be a bunch of sing song rap.
Yeah.
And half of it's gonna be white people.
Oh, MTV Jams?
Yeah.
They still play music videos?
On MTV Jams. Don't get sucked into the world. Yeah, good life.
You got
Don't even.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a thing that I personally feel like 10 years from now, things are going to be whitewashed, and we're going to have something else, because that's what black people have been doing. We've been always having our own thing, and they've been like, wow, what are they doing over there? And they slowly keep trying to get in.
I don't think
we allow John B. and Justen Timberlake, and then like you said, all of a sudden the gate is open. Then took over, the corporate then came in. This is why I like Eminem. Not to cut you off, but this is why I like Eminem, because Eminem could have took hip hop over. He could have did all the movies. He could have been all the sponsorship. He could have sold himself. He could have been the face of hip hop.
But he didn't want to sell out.
Back. He didn't want to sell out.
Yeah.
So he could stay way in the back.
Yeah.
Is that really what it was? He didn't want to sell out. What?
I think he wanted to not have that. I think he was conscious of the fact that people were gonna look at him like a Vanilla Ice.
I think Eminem is and that's the thing, because I think Eminem is part of the culture. I mean, I think Eminem is.
I can take him or leave him.
I mean, I'm not talking about like it's like a personal choice.
I'm talking about being a part of the culture. I can take him or leave him. Yeah.
I think he authentic. I think Eminem grew up in the culture, grew up around black people, poor, and all this other stuff that kind of qualifies you for being quote unquote black. I mean, hell, Eminem probably blacker than a lot of black people.
Do y'all know there's a whole country music is rap too?
Yeah, it's a whole genre of country music
of
that's
rap.
like rap. Yeah.
Well,
they got a whole.
Well, Nelly did now.
Kind of like that.
Kid Rock.
Yeah.
It's a whole.
It's a lot of them
thing now.
that
sell like he was saying, like E40 selling all these records.
But it's
like in Tennessee.
Rap?
Yeah, it's people in it's
Yellow Wolf kind of dips in and out of there. Yeah.
Kind of like Gretchen Wilson, like the redneck woman.
Something like that. Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna run with it. Yes. Just like Gretchen. Who is she?
She's a country singer, but it's just like.
She didn't really sing. She kind of like rapped on. I know what you're talking about.
These people are
rappers
rapping about their problems like this.
Like,
but
they're sampling country music.
That's what I'm saying. So we're defining country rap as they're using sampled country songs.
Yeah, it's like country music with a bass beat, and they're rapping about doing what's that shit they be doing in the woods and trailers?
Hunting and
what's that Breaking Bad shit?
Cooking meth,
and they selling
bootlegging and all. Yeah, it's
it's not small. It's a big. I watched the whole thing on Vice about it. It's a big thing. These people like tour.
But it's funny. It's like
10,000 people.
That's kind of the cousin of mumble rap though, because mumble rap is country ass rap.
Yeah,
mumble rap. Cause think about it, it's like a lot of it is these cats that's from Atlanta, but they really from some trailer 2 miles outside Atlanta that hunt for food and eat raccoon faces and stuff like that.
He's from the country. He's not really from Atlanta.
Yeah, a lot of them cats is country.
Nah,
Gucci Man's like from somewhere else.
Bankhead is in
is the woods, right? Bankhead is the woods. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like these cats, like so I'm talking about like some cat from the foot of Alabama, the bottom of Alabama, some black dude who wanted to rap and he doing his rap thing, where because they could barely, so they got that heavy accent. So when all the words kind of slur together, and that just turned into that.
And it's been pushed so long that now you got New York people doing it.
You're trying to do it, yeah.
Yeah, you got other people doing it, so then that becomes the sound. So
yeah,
I don't know. It's where music going, I guess. I guess we ain't got no choice but just ride with it and watch it. And see, we ain't finna grab the mic.
This is me saying I'm tired of talking about music.
Yeah, I'm finna jump right out of it.
Yeah. Nah, because when we talk about music, it turns into the music podcast. We end up sitting 2 hours talking about music, and we try not to do that.